Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Seth Lugo.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Stephen Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground, right side, India. The throw to first, and a quick out, number one. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track. Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 down, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Smoked on the ground, a second. Tosses to first. Guardians go down in order. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Shane Bieber. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Dairon Blanco. First pitch misses. Blanco, in his second season, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering misses. 2-0.
2-0.
That clips the corner. Too low, and it's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next to hit, Michael Garcia. Foul ball there. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second here, no outs. Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. 1 run's in. Garcia headed for the plate. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here is Salvador Perez. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's a rocket out to left. Kwan snags it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 3.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. That one the other way, puts it away for the out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the second game of the series. Left field, Kwan settles underneath it and makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians nothing. Second inning set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Lugo, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Now the catcher up to hit, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Way inside. Perez can't handle it. Gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
That
Count it
one
3-2.
misses, and it's a full count.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
The pitch. That one found hard the other way. One and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Guardians lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 2nd. And now the DH, Michael
The
Massey.
designated hitter, Michael Massey.
Bieber back to work. To 3rd. Ramirez sends it to 1st and quickly one away in the 2nd.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Renfroe matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Grounds one to short. Zips it across, and Renfroe is retired.
Batting 9th, the center fielder,
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
In the air, right side of the infield. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Royals bats are quiet there, but they lead it 3-0. Top half of the
Leading
3rd
off for
inning,
the
stepping up for the Guardians,
base,
Gabriel
Gabriel
Arias. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now pitching for the
Kyle
Royals,
Wright, ready or not, in the game now
30.
after the injury.
Kyle Wright.
That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Isbell fires it in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. Witt for 1. How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now, Will Brennan grounded out to short in his first trip. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 outs. Way inside, and that hit him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
On a line, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's now a 2-run game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana, grounded out his first time up. On the ground to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dairon Blanco. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Now this is in the air down the line. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul out of play. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch
One
there.
ball, 2 strikes to count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Bobby
One down.
Witt
And next up for the Royals,
Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. He tripled and scored his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. There goes the runner. Pitch
Nope.
misses.
Ball 1.
Throw to second.
1-0.
Tag. Out at second.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
That's outside.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 2. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those.
I got
Look
3-0.
out. Almost got him upstairs.
Yeah.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Santana. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for Cleveland,
John
the
Sciambi with
designated
Chris
hitter,
Singleton,
David
and set to lead off the
Fry.
4th, David Fry. Right side, hard hit. Pasquantino
He's
takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. His first at bat was a strikeout. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Arias goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Arias takes a ball as he stands in for the second
Ball
time.
1, no strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Renfroe on his horse. Can't
ball
get
foul.
there. This one lands foul. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. India sends it to first, and that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians 1. Bottom 4. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez.
Red.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Digging in, Vinny Pasquantino.
Ball,
And the
action
first
time.
pitch misses for ball one. And that one fouled off. Perez stands at second with no outs.
Ball 2.
That one ripped. One down. Jonathan India at the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Jonathan India.
And that one hammered. Kwan sprinting after it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
And next is the designated hitter, Michael Massey. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
One ball,
Nice
one
job
strike.
behind the plate there. 1-1 now. Tap foul at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan. And that ends the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Right, back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That's out to center field. Isbell makes the grab, 1 down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the
Pasquantino. The throw to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Hunter Renfroe.
first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And
Ball.
misses
That's
inside.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Fastball for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as
ball,
outside,
2 strikes.
effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and that is a foul ball. That one
That's
missed.
2-2 the count.
Pitch
3
misses
balls, 2
there,
strikes.
and it's 3-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Thomas under it. Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 28.
At the plate, Kyle Isbell. He popped out his first time. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And the 0-1. That one fouled off.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Santana. And they got him.
Now batting, left fielder, Jairo Blanco.
Back to the top of the lineup. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. And that clips the inside corner.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing to do it for the Royals as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Activity in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Bubic also throwing. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That missed by a lot.
2 strikes.
2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So digging in, David Fry, 1 for 2. Backed off the plate that time. The 1-0. Ground ball could be 2. Witt for 1. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line to left, and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ramirez on third with 2 out. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Perez on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians 1. And we're back, bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Here comes the 0-1. That's inside.
That's inside.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just
Now
bunched him
batting,
up
the
on the
shortstop.
inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, Boo, this is a
one
player
ball,
with
one
some
strike.
serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the
One
park
ball,
home run in the
2
same
strikes.
game.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Salvador Perez digs in now. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
That's
Just
in.
missed.
Ball 2.
That's towards center. Thomas under it. That is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Estevez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And there's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13. Second
Gabriel
base,
Arias
Gabriel.
digs in for the
Arias.
Guardians. Estevez, the tall righty, 275 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop,
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. India over to first in time. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians 1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Hentges.
Sam.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swinging a foul straight back. Hentges ready to fire now.
Ball, that's out.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan.
Jonathan India steps in for the Royals.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. First offering, and it just misses. India, the base runner at first with one out. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kwan sprinting after it, but not going to catch up to this one. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out. Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. One out, runners at first and second.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
You never want to go down on 3 pitches, especially when you just watch all 3 go by. Now, he has an argument on that last one, but when you watch strike 1 and strike 2, you have to think that anything close is going to look pretty good to that umpire calling balls and strikes.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. And that's in there for strike 1.
Nope, that's inside.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Coming home. One run across. Massey around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Isbell around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. First pitch misses. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that is the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 6 and the Guardians 1.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot.
Back here in Kansas City, we go to the 8th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Estevez back to work.
Ball 1.
And that misses. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carlos Hernandez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Stratton getting cranked up as well. In the air, left field. Blanco sizing this one up. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Will
And up next for Cleveland,
Brennan.
Will Brennan. Swing and a ground ball. India over to first in time. Yeah, they get the out.
Now batting. Third base.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Royals leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Royals 6 and the Guardians 1. On to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Check swing, and he held up. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The catcher, number 13,
Salvador Perez, the next to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On its way to the corner. Kwan pulls that one down, and there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And first offering is fouled off. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-2.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And that skips into there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one lifted in the air, left field, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Hernandez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Two
Boom,
strikes.
that's cheddar, baby.
Hard hit, right side. On to first,
He's out.
and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, designated hitter David Fry.
Next is the designated hitter, David Fry. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man at first, Bo Naylor will hit next. They say you win.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball
The
in a
center fielder,
two-strike
number 8,
situation, it's just
Lane
become such a problem
Thomas.
for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Pasquantino steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You oh, hear me, your haters. And the